Back, we shift now to a disturbing scene from Soweto, where transport and public safety fears have once again become fatal. And this happened last night at Maponya Mall in Pimville, when an e-hailing driver was shot dead and his vehicle torched. A second driver and passerby was also wounded, and that driver's vehicle too was set alight. Police are suspecting the attack may be linked to ongoing taxi and e-hailing violence in Gauteng, but communities are outraged. Roads were blocked earlier this morning. Residents are demanding safety and justice. And we'll be speaking to Soweto-based journalist Thabo Jobo, who's going to be giving us some insights on what is happening on the ground at this current moment in Pimville. Thabo, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Salam Media. Really appreciate you giving us your time this morning. I think we can kickstart the conversation with what the mood is like on the ground at the current moment in Pimville and around Maponya Mall.
Hi, and thank you for inviting me into your studio set. My name is Thabo. Guys, the mood here is very somber. People are just standing here. They're demanding that the mall should be closed. They want a mourning process for at least 7 days. That's what they are alluding at this point in time. Police are here. They are closing off the gates, and we're expecting the MEC for safety and transport to come through any time from now. So we're just waiting for that time. Other than that, people are just singing their struggle songs. It's closed. The roads, there are no cars passing by as usual on the ulterior road of the Crisani Road. So things are
Mm,
at this point in time.
mm. What facts have police shared about the attack and how it unfolded, and ultimately who may be held responsible for it?
Currently, we haven't received any news from the police. What currently is happening, when the MEC is coming through, they will have a debriefing together with the mall's management. Then afterward, we'll get the news from exactly what is happening. So at this point in time, we haven't received any news about exactly what happened yesterday.
Mm. We've heard mention of this probably being a taxi-related violence kind of situation. What does that tell us about just the broader tensions between taxis and e-hailing services in the Pimville Maponya Mall area?
Remember, this is the second incident after the last year. The same similar situation happened last year. So everyone is ultimately blaming this situation on the management of the mall, that they have lost control of both the associations, meaning the e-hailing and the taxi association. So currently, what is happening, we're still going to engage with the police and the management to get the real e-hailing itself, including the community itself, because of they are the ones who are using the e-hailing.
Very, very important to note. Just lastly, Thabo, from the local e-hailing drivers themselves, how are they responding? Have they said something? Have they released a statement? And what does this mean for commuters and public safety going forward?
Currently, the whole thing is being led by the community. So they are being represented by the community. They haven't released any statement yet. We are expecting it later today, probably after the meeting with the MEC. Maybe we'll get something from them. But currently, there is nothing from them. But we can see they are standing by with the community here, and they are receiving all the support that they can.
All right, I think we're going to on that note. Thank you so much, Thabo, for that on-the-ground report from Soweto. And I'm sure as the situation continues to unfold, we'll be getting in touch with you to get the latest.
All right. Thank you so much.
There you go. That was Thabo Jobo coming to us live from Pimville in Soweto, where there's outrage from members of the community after last night's e-hailing driver attack at Maponya Mall in Pimville. An e-hailing driver was shot dead and his vehicle torched. There's also a second driver and a passerby who were also wounded, and that driver's vehicle too was set alight. Police are suspecting and linking the attack to ongoing taxi and e-hailing violence. the tension between Bolt and Uber drivers versus traditional taxi services in the region. And as you heard there from Thabo, the MEC for transport will be making his way there. And yeah, I think we'll be getting in touch with him as the situation continues to unfold. But very, very concerning 10 of events in Soweto. Otherwise, we've come to the end of today's edition of the show. Thank you so much for staying with us. Inaid Wadi will be back with you tomorrow for the Friday edition of News and Views. But for myself, Salailo Makwidiri, and the rest of the team, we'll be back with you again on Tuesday. Bye for now.